What's up you guys, welcome to my channel, my name is Veikku. Long time we have not done some VGC, but we are back. Here's a rental code for you guys to use. This theme is made by me, of course. And in today's episode we're going to climb the ranked ladder and we're going to take some people down to the good old Trick Room. I love Trick Room, this is my own variation of a TR team. We have the Assault West Rillaboom, it's pretty good against Kyogre. Assault West also mixes up some Calyrex for our opponents. Mimikyu with a really specific EV spread. We have Shadow Sneak, Screech, Will-O-Wisp and Trick Room. Screech could also be another move, but I actually kinda like it, because if we can get Calyrex and Mimikyu together, we can Screech to lower opponents' defenses by 2 stages, and Calyrex is a physical attacker. Then we have Torkoal, one of my favorite Pokémon, Joy Specs. Amazing under Trick Room. We have Reshiram with Life Orb, and if we get the Sun up, does a ton of damage. Calyrex to sweep under the Trick Room, and my own variation of an Among Us. It's Focus Task because I thought in this format the restricted Pokémon do so much damage. Among Us really doesn't need Regenerator, it's gonna go down to 2 hits anyways, pretty much, on even maybe 1. We have Giga Chain, then we have Hex to proc Calyrex's weakness policy, and also Effect Spore. If you guys don't know, every time a Pokemon makes a physical contact Among Us, it can get 1 status, like Poison, Paralyze or Sleep. It's actually pretty big. I actually really like it, and it can turn over some games for you. Like, I test out this team, and I got a Poison and a Raichu, which was pretty nice. It was Focus Task, so it went down on the first turn. And I also Fake Out Incineroar got to sleep, and that's actually pretty big. Like, that's a free status, and you can still put stuff to sleep with Among Us. But anyways, that's for the intro. Here's the code for you guys. Let's hop on to some battles, shall we? Alright, we have a battle, you guys. This one doesn't have any restricted ones. I'm just climbing up the ladder. I feel kinda bad using my restricted ones, but then again, not. Kinda like, that's a Trick Room team actually with a stack attacker, so that's actually pretty difficult for us to handle. Personally, I could go without Trick Room here. Maybe I'll let them... How do I want to deal with this? Reshiram looks also really good in this one, like really good. Maybe I'll just do this. Maybe I'll try this one. I'm not going to bring my hard Trick Room mode because almost looks like their Trick Room is better. So time for some Reshiram gameplay. Also to showcase to you guys how this team is also played without the Trick Room. I mean, Torkoal would have still been actually kinda nice. If they set up the Trick Room, we get rid of the stack attack, Torkoal would have just swept the entire team, but... Alright, there's probably some trick here that I'm not familiar with. I do know Lunatone has some cheese stuff, but... That's fine, and if they Trick Room, only stack attack under speeds Among Us, I think, so that's not too bad. What's the worst thing that can happen here? I think I'm just going to Rage Powder. Spore would be nice, but... I'll Rage Powder. And do I Quake here? They could have Ally Switch on Lunatone, but we'll see. We are pretty low on the ranked at this point, so I'm not going to make any crazy predictions. Usually people just go for super effective damage down the ladder, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing. The best case scenario is Lunatone, Meteor Beams, and Stack Attacker sets up the Trick Room for us. We go for White Guard, which is interesting. I don't even know if we get any white moves. We go for Rage Powder, should have definitely Spored here, but we'll see. Max Quake, let's see if this is Focus Task. It's not a Ground Berry at least. It is Focus Task, that's fine. Special Defense boosts is also nice. I think most of the team was special, so... And Among Us is going to survive the first turn too, which is huge. We go for just a power gem, nothing more. That's not gonna do anything. No effect spore, of course. So at this turn I think I'm going to... Do I just Giga Train? I could also spore this slot here. And what do I want to do with this guy? I think I'm just gonna Worm Wind it. I could have went for the KO, but if Stakataka switches out, that spore will be huge. And there goes that scary Lunat. So great turn for us. I mean, either we get the KO or we get the spore. I think I value the spore a little bit. We don't give them 2 free switch-ins. So now Stakataka is going to take mandatory turn of sleep. And they can only attack with 1 Pokemon. Although Stakataka can wake up next turn, but odds are still at our favor. They still have their Dynamax though, which is pretty scary. I don't think I got a huge value. Stakataka is also at -1 attack, which is important. That's an Aurorus. That thing is weak to everything, pretty much. I'm just going to spore it, I think. Am I? Maybe I'll just Giga Train this slot and I'll Max Quake here. I could have also spored, but... Maybe I'll handle the Stakataka before they hard Trick Room me or something, because Calyrex is actually looking pretty nice outside of the Trick Room at this point. Also bought Rillaboom, which can hit Amagarga super effectively. Let's see. We go for a Max Quake here. I think it's always special, and we are at +2 special up defense at this point. We don't KO. Let's see if it's weakness policy. Don't really care about that at this point. It's looking pretty good for your hero. It is weakness policy, that's fine. Probably go for a Max Hail into the Among Us slot. Max Rockfall into the Reshiram. But due to the Max Quake boosts, we take that just fine. I should have probably spored that slot, but that's fine. And we just Giga Drain the Stakataka. Just go down. That thing was not able to do anything in this game, which is good for us. Let's see what the last one is. Probably Gradili, I think. I don't know what that is. That is a Gigalith. At least it's outside of the Trick Room, so that's good for us. We have a Rillaboom in the back. The game is looking pretty good. I think I'm going to Spore here. I don't need to do any crazy predictions and just go for another Earth Power. I could have also Draco Meteored the... Okay, we don't get the KO. Let's see what they go for. They go for a Max Quake into the Reshiram. Into the Among Us, okay? Among Us lives. That's fine, we have only physical attackers in the back, so the special defense boost doesn't do anything. Let's see what if Gigalith can do anything here. Goes for a Rock Slide, which is a good move. Among Us should survive. Okay, double KO. Could have played that turn much better. Probably even a Draco Meteor could have get a KO, but we have good Pokemon in the back. Not too scared here. Not too scared here. Rillaboom. We have options here. We can fake out the Gigalith. We can also Grassy Glide stuff here. We can go for a Glacial Lance or a high horsepower. Rillaboom is also Assault Vested, which is good. I'm going to Grassy Glide this guy. Probably max guards. That's fine. I think I'm going to high horsepower here, or should I just place a Lance? It's good damage, and I think I'll just high horsepower here. This should be a game here. Let's see. They don't have max guard. People don't run Protect low on the ladder. I mean, I did use 2 restricted ones to beat the game, but I don't know. This game, this team kinda needs one of its restrict. Maybe I could have bought just one. This could have easily be another Pokemon, but I don't know. Thank you for the weakness policy here. And this game is a wrap. I did use 2 restricted ones to beat the team without, but I did want to showcase this battle. This opponent had some really cool mons in their team, and why not? We're just playing some good old VGC. And now we just go for another Grassy Glide here, and we go for Glacial Glance, because it always hits. We can miss a high horsepower, yep. Didn't play too well, but that was some pretty easy match, and let's hop on to the next one, shall we? Alright, you guys, we have more coming, and unfortunately this team doesn't even have restricted ones either. It doesn't matter, but if you look at my team, I pretty much can't leave my... I can't leave my restricted ones at home here, because my non-restricted are 4 supportive Pokemon, so it's gonna... I mean, it's possible. I could Trick Room with Mimikyu, with Among Us, and try to sweep with Torkoal, but Torkoal is not that great here. That is a fast sand team, which is kind of nice, so I'm gonna go with the TR mode of this team, and just for some handicap, I'll leave one of the restricted ones home. Although Rillaboom would have been much better here than Torkoal, but that's fine. I'm going to show you the power of Specs Eruption from Torkoal. It doesn't even matter if they resist it. You guys are going to see the power of this thing. There is no hiding from Torkoal. I also have a lot of ideas for teams, but this is one of more serious teams, if you will, that I created, and I thought it would be fun to give you guys the code. This team makes it pretty easy to climb up the ladder if you're having any difficulties. Let's see. Are we going to play against some sand here? That's a good team. You could have thrown like a Seijian there, Sahian, so Seijian. Talonflame and Garchomp, that's actually perfect for me. That is amazing. We do want to see both of those, because my Shadow Rider in the back is going to annihilate this team. And go for a Rage Powder, and yeah, let's see what happens here. Rock Slide Flinch on Mimikyu would be the worst case scenario. Let's see if we can get a status effect on Talonflame. Maybe they Tailwind, maybe they Brave Bird here. Could also go for a Flare Blitz on the Among Us, but if you can get like a Para or I don't know, anything. Talonflame Sleep for free would be amazing too. Garchomp Dynamaxing here would be good for us too. I don't really care about the Max Quake here. Probably gonna go for damage and a Rock Slide. They go for a Taunt. That's fine too. And they Poison Jab here. That's actually quite a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a Life Orb one. And we take them to the good old trip back into the Trick Room here. I have room service, if you guys don't know. Under Trick Room it lowers your speed. Going to Will-O-Wisp the Garchomp and just go for a switch here. It seems like they were going after Mimikyu, so that's what I'm banking on this turn. It's a little bit risky to bring out our damage at this point, but I was kind of hoping they KO'd Among Us here for a free switch, but Calyrex is pretty bulky, so who knows. Let's see, we go for a Will-O-Wisp here. They still have priority. Oh. Good switching. Oh, I can burn that thing too. Don't you worry about that. And we connect, which is amazing. Let's see what the Talonflame probably went for a... Yeah, I was just about to say fire move, because it didn't get priority. Hopefully we didn't get burned here. This guy goes down. And it's looking pretty good here. Pretty good. Extra Drill is burned. I could Dynamax here. I probably should, but... Actually... Oh, I don't need to proc the weakness policy anymore, so I'm going to Screech, I guess. Screech here and just Glacial Lance, and let's see what's gonna happen here. They are going to Dynamax, which is the correct play for them. I should have Dynamaxed... Maybe, so that... Oh, they're going to Dynamax that thing. Well... Let's see, we go for the Screech, we do connect. Should have probably Screeched the other slot, but that's fine. Go for a strong Glacial Lance. Did you guys see the damage? Should have went for damage on the Talonflame, but, you know, haven't played too many Talonflame games, so I don't know the damage calc. Let's see, Max Flare into my Calyrex. Probably goes down here. That's fine. That's fine because I plan on winning this battle without Dynamaxing. Just to give them a little bit of handicap here. If I Dynamaxed, I lived, I could have Shadow Sneak next turn, and Max Hail destroys their entire team, so... And also Max Quake. Did you guys see how much damage Talonflame took? But now, it's time for my boy. My boy. My boy, the Torkoal. And the Will-O-Wisp here. We could also Shadow Sneak the Talonflame, but... And we're gonna go for some good old Eruption. Just having a little bit of fun. They max guard here, that's actually good for us. Because we Will-O-Wisp and didn't Shadow Sneak here. We just need this Will-O-Wisp to connect and will be an amazing spot here. Which we do. Probably an Earthquake coming out. Doesn't affect Talonflame. Mimikyu is pretty bulky too, probably survives here. Easy. And maybe I don't give them the handicap. I should have... I'm probably going to max the Torkoal. Because I did put myself in a little bit of an awkward position here. Although... I think we Shadow Sneak an Eruption again, just for fun. It's weak, but they are really low, so who cares. I do like this team a lot. They are thinking, they're probably in a... They are in a really difficult spot. I think the last one doesn't switch into fire. Let's see, if it's Tyranitar here, that could be a good play from them. Garchomp might survive this if this is Tyranitar. Okay, it's Tyranitar. Should have max quaked the Garchomp. But I was having a little bit of fun. Maybe I do need to take it a little bit more serious. Good damage, good damage. Eruption. Let's see if we can take out the Garchomp here. Hopefully, probably not though. Although, never doubt my boy. In the sand. Talonflame can probably... Max Guard could be Tailwind too, so probably can protect, I don't know. Tyranitar being weakness policy could also be a problem here. Now, what do I want to do here, is the question. Do I want to KO the Talonflame? Maybe it has Protect. So I could also Will-O-Wisp this guy here, I think. Yeah. And then I actually think I max Flare in this slot to get a guaranteed KO, even if they Protect here. Because if my Torkoal goes down, actually Among Us and Mimikyu are gonna struggle a little bit with Tyranitar, so... It could also be weakness policy, and we're also going to change the weather, so... If it is weakness policy, we have special attackers. I do want to do a little bit more damage, and Terror gets special defensive boost in the sand. My boy the Torkoal, the shiny Torkoal, legit shiny. They go for a taunt, which is a good play, so we do still survive. Can't Will-O-Wisp. Fine. My opponent's playing really well and I'm just goofing around, but this game is pretty much a wrap. This game could have been over some time ago. Like, there was nothing they could do for Dynamax Calyrex, pretty much. If I keep my Among Us on the field too, so I am taunted. I only have Shadow Sneak, so I guess I'll switch. Is that stupid? But they're probably gonna go after my Torkoal anyways. Which one is stronger? I guess this one is. Let's see what happens. If it's weakness policy, this could be a throw here, but go for a Rock Slide. Among Us avoids, which is good. Torkoal is a monster. Torkoal doesn't care. And this game is a wrap, you guys. This game is a wrap. It is weakness policy, so things are getting interesting. Now the Rock Slide definitely KOs us. Is there anything? I think I'm going to Spore here and just go for another Max Overgrowth. And let's see what happens here. Something avoids, nice, so that's a win. And Among Us survives anyway, so who cares? My Among Us, I got this EV spread from online, it's really good. Well, actually this is my own EV spread, that Mimikyu is. But okay, I don't know how much I deserved that. I played really poorly. They missed a couple of Rock Slide. I gave them all the chances to win, but I don't know. It was a lot of fun. We take the wins. And yeah, see you guys on the next video. I'm definitely going to be playing some more games with this team. It's a lot of fun. You guys should definitely check it out. And when there's ever an opportunity to check out your opposing team, why not? Some weird... I have pretty similar EV spread. Tailwind, Taunt, Hurricane, Heatwave, so it didn't have Protect. It was max guard from like Taunt or Tailwind. They have this thing. Life Orb, Garchomp. Garchomp was taken to downtown in this one. Like, this guy has no chance in that battle. Pretty good set. I would probably change Brick Breaker, Poison Jab for just a good old Protect. This looks good. Yep. This guy. Weakness Policy T-Tar with a lot of bulk. Pretty good. I would personally probably put some little bit speed and attack. Like, it was a +2 Tyranitar, it was not KOing even the Among Us. Even the Torkoal ate those Rock Slide like a beast. Brick Break is fun. I would probably use, I don't know, maybe like a Fire Punch could be good too. You can throw people off guard. I don't know. Boost the Talonflame. But that's the video. I don't know. Did I deserve those wins? You guys decide. If you guys take the rental code for yourself, comment below how did you do, and I'm going to show guys this more on the next episode so you guys can see a little bit more about it. Thank you all for watching. Remember that you're important and you're valuable, and thank you for watching. Have a nice